In all the Spider-Verses in all the world, you had to swing into mine? Hello, my name's Patrick, I'm an artist, and this is Art by Sutherland. I like to draw pictures, have fun with art, be creative, and we do that here on the channel. Today, we're going deep into the Spider-Verse. We're creating Spider-Man based on random adjectives. It turns out weird. A bit of a journey, but we have a good time doing it. I hope you come along with me as we do. By the way, I do challenges like this during my live streams over on Twitch, twitch.tv/artbysutherland. No surprise there. We have fun. We're usually there Tuesdays, 9 a.m. till 2:30-ish. Although sometimes I get sleepy and cut it off early. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Yeah, we'd love to see you there. We also have a Discord where you can hang out with us. Dual Crudo, link down below. Yeah, but with that, why don't we get to the Spider-Man. And our first one, which is Mammoth Spiderman. Now, when you hear the word mammoth, you might be inclined to go towards the sort of hairy elephant of distant past, but I decided to take mammoth at face value and go for a large Spider-Man. Not like fat Spider-Man and not like giant Spider-Man, just like a wide unit of a Spider-Man. That was sort of my inspiration for this one. So you can see I sort of sketched out a pose, a Spider-Man pose of him upside down, maybe about to kiss in the rain. Whoa! Who knows? We can only see one perspective on this. That's the wide boy that is the Mammoth Spider-Man. So you can see here, I'm trying to make the arms and limbs and torso extra big. The head is less of like a lanky boy's head and more of a meat head. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh man, I love Spider-Man. The Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse movies. Really love the art style. Very inspiring to a young artist like me. Young in the sense of new to art, not in terms of body and age, obviously. And I really like the direction of those movies. I can't wait to see the next one that comes out. But for now, I think we just about have our mammoth here. I went with sort of a classic Spider-Man style to the suit. I tried to do them all slightly different to some extent. It didn't necessarily work out, but, you know, part of art is trying. So let's see how Mammoth Spider-Man turned out. It's game time! That's right, I'm gonna draw a Spider-Man villain. I gave myself 1 minute to draw this. Can you guess who it is before time's up? Good luck! And we're back with Dazzling Spiderman. Jazz hands. Dazzling Spiderman. So this was like a really tough word. I wanted to sort of go with something like a gem in the holograms. Not to date myself even further, but like that sort of like really vibrant character. So I went with the like cool, I just landed on the ground superhero pose that Spider-Man does. And I just added shine to it in the end. I thought it was going to be this like really over the top thing, but it ended up just being Spider-Man plus glitter. I don't know what I'm doing. Has that come true to anyone yet? Have you figured that out? I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to the art prompts that I do or the videos I make. I'm just sort of a casual creator here. I have a bit of people who subscribe and watch a few every so often, but I'm not like a major creator. I'm just having a good time, and I hope that you have a good time watching these videos too. My art is of its own particular blend and taste, and I'm just glad I get to share it with you. So thanks for watching this video. We got Dazzling Spider-Man coming together here. They are shiny. Let's check them out. It's time for the dad joke, bad joke. That's right, my dad sends me a joke every single day. I like to collect them up and give them back to you. And today's joke is as follows. What does a pickle say when he wants to play cards? What does a pickle say when he wants to play cards? Dill me in. Dill me in. Dill. Dill pickle. Dill. Oof. It's the dad joke, bad joke. What does the pickle say when he wants to play cards? Dill me in. Let's get back to the art. And it's time for us to do Chubby Spider-Man. Now, it's really important that we get the specificity of our adjective here, right? It's not like fat Spider-Man. It's not overweight Spider-Man. It's Chubby Spider-Man. So we want him to have sort of rounded portions of his body here and there. So his head shape has a different sort of shape. Maybe a little double chin action. We know a thing or two about that. And we gave him a pot belly because that felt really appropriate. It kind of reminds me of the Peter Parker bee in the Across the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse movies. But that wasn't really by intention. That was just sort of like the end result does that. And I didn't use a reference pose for this one. I decided that it would be good for him to sort of stand frustratedly. So yeah, I kept a lot of the lanky forms on the arms and the legs, and even kept the head a little bit narrow, but definitely has that gut and a few man boobs, if you will. But he's our Spider-Man. Who is your favorite Spider-Man? Like, there's a lot of Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse. You know, you've got classic Peter Parker. You've got, oh man, it's drawing a blank. What's the character's name? Miles Morales. I got it just before the Google search came in. Miles Morales. And then you, of course, have a number of variations, including Spider-Ham and Noir Batman. Look, I don't know a lot of I said Batman in the end. Great. I don't know a lot of Spider-Man stuff. Who is your favorite version of Spider-Man? Let me know in the comments down below. Teach me something about Spider-Man, because apparently I know nothing. With that in mind, let's check out Chubby Spider-Man. Welcome back to the art gallery. This is the place where I like to showcase your art. All you have to do is join the Doodle Croodle. You can participate in some of our challenges. You can share your art. You can do whatever you'd like. And if there's a way for me to put it here on the screen, I will try to find a way to do that. We're a family-friendly community. We're all about being art positive. And of course, we've got something here from our friend Nis. We last week did Hello Kitty in various styles, and they did a Rick and Morty style Hello Kitty here. And it speaks for itself in a lot of ways. I love the work on the portal. The portal is like Rick and Morty. And Morty looks very Morty-esque while being also a Hello Kitty cat. So yeah, thank you, Nis, for submitting that. And like I said, if you have art you want to share, see here on the channel, all you have to do is join that community. We're art positive. We just like having a good time chatting about this, that, and the other projects and things. And, you know, it's just nice people hanging out, talking about art, being art positive. Join the Doodle Croodle. Show us what you can doodle do. Link down below. Let's get back to the art. And as we prepare to wrap up today, we have one more Spider-Man for you, and it's Puny Spiderman. Puny, in this sense, to me, decided was like small, but not like small, like short and like rambunctious. Looks like he would probably struggle in a fight, but precocious, maybe? I don't know. Look, I drew a small Spider-Man. And I think it turns out pretty well. It sort of looks like Kid Spider-Man to some extent, but I'll leave it to you to be the judge of it. I had a lot of fun drawing these Spider-Men today. Should I draw more Spider-Men like this, or something of a similar kind with a different character? Let me know in the comments down below. I always love to get your input. I'm trying to grow the channel slowly but surely, but in the end, I just like having fun making videos, and your ideas go a long, long way. With that in mind, why don't we check out Puny Spiderman? And that is it for our video for today. Let's check out all of our Spider-Men together. This is the part of the video where I tell you to rate my art. That's right, I would love for you to rate my art. All you have to do is leave a comment down below. Good, bad, I don't care. Best and worst comments get featured here over time. I don't always show one. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Woo! But yeah, if you have something to say about my art, please feel free to drop it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, even if they are negative. So if you enjoyed crushing my soul, feel free. Also, if you think you can do better, why don't you do this week's art challenge? I challenge you to make a Spider-Man of your own from the Spider-Verse. You can pick your own, or if you want to use the wheel that I used, there's a link to it down below. You're more than welcome to use that. And yeah, pick a Spider-Man, share that art, join the Doodle Croodle, share it in the Discord, and we'll put it on screen. With that in mind, we've arrived at the end of our video, and all that remains is for me to say the most important thing. that one could ever say in a video about Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Thanks for being here. Until next time, keep being awesome. Bye. I don't know what that was.